Right after the dump, I didn't like him. I told her I didn't like him. None of us liked him. He was off. I honestly don't know where my sister at. That's my baby sister. That's mine. That's the last thing I had of my damn daddy. And my daddy been gone since 2005. And that's my sister. So let's clear it up. I'm coming. We coming. Wherever you at, Fallon, you see us, we coming. I promise you, I'm coming, sister.
Fallon has been missing for around a year after moving from Florida to Inglewood with her husband and her son. Her husband returned to Florida with her son, who's 3 years old, and hasn't reported her missing, and the authorities have done nothing. Recently this story has gone crazy on social media due to a lot of people talking about what happened to Fallon in nursing Facebook group pages, etc. Now her sister has finally spoken out on social media explaining some key points of what has happened. So what I'm going to do is let this video play out, but I'm going to add receipts and other testimonies to back up what she has said throughout the video.
Basically how everything started. Since everybody have so many questions, you know, not trying to be rude, no nothing, but this is my baby sister. So I'm not trying to be rude to y'all at all. It's just that I just want my sister. She moved to Jacksonville, Florida, where she ended up meeting Jason. Right after the dump, I didn't like him. I told her I didn't like him. None of us liked him. He was off. Fallon was a nurse practitioner. He became captain over a company, EMT, which Fallon was trying to figure out. We all was trying to figure out how the hell did he become a captain over EMT and he's not certified. That's one. Two, before you met my sister, you was married and you abused that woman. And you divorced that woman once you met my sister. You seen my sister was an established young lady with one child, bringing in bank. You knew this. Fallon and Jason ended up getting married. Nobody knew. Nobody knew until it came up on Facebook. That's it about that part. We're going to skip down to this part. My little sister paid down on her house. Her credit got that house. That $300K 5-6 bedroom house in Jacksonville, Florida. That was hers. Yeah, it's yours because y'all got married. But that was my sister shit. My little sister started noticing stuff about Jason. Little off stuff. Real off. Off, and she'll make a little comment. She'll tell me. She'll tell her friends. And I tell the family, you need to leave him alone. You need to leave him alone. We all told her that because he was off. So we started getting calls about him physically abusing her. Yeah, he was physically abusing my sister. He kicked down the door in her house. She had to call Jacksonville police. The abuse continued. Tried to get her to come home. We all tried to get her to come home. She didn't want to come home because she felt like that's her house and she's a nurse practitioner. That's hers. But of course, by law, if you're married, you cannot kick nobody out. You can't kick nobody out if y'all married. So Fallon became pregnant with my 2 nephews. She was pregnant with twins. That bastard hit my sister and made my sister fall to the point she hit her stomach and caused one of my nephews to die in utero. She had to carry him all the way up till she gave birth to my other nephew. Then we're going to fast forward to this part where Fallon called me, told me how, she didn't just tell me, she told her friends and other people, told us how they had a big air mattress box in the middle of the floor. She almost fell. He thought it was a joke and going to laugh, ha, ha, ha. We need to go ahead and give you $100,000 insurance, life insurance policy.
One of her best friends, which has been confirmed, said, "We got time today. Why the F would she want your mama on her life insurance policy? Your mama but not hers. And why $1 million? I was on the phone the first time they got into it." And then she showed messages between her and Fallon. It says, "He literally pretends that he is effing normal while he tried to run me effing crazy and make me get $1 million policy for him and his evil A mama." Another colleague that used to work with her also confirmed this by saying, life insurance, all of this. When she told me about the life insurance policy, I was like, Fallon, you need to get out. But she was worried about Jax. She was worried about herself. She knew he would find her if she left him. It makes me so sad she finally had the courage to do so, and now no one has heard from her since. This is
that threw her off. I say, Fallon, you need to leave him alone. He needs to go about his business. I'm your sister. I'm not going to tell you no wrong. But of course, when you in love, you in love. And Jason seen my sister was, I must be real green. My sister the sweetest person that anybody could even know. She would give you the clothes off her back. I'm putting it all out there. Fallon got approved for American Express card. She had no limit. Why are you constantly swiping her card? Swiping and swiping and swiping and swiping. And Fallon was like, nah, he keeps swiping my card.
It says, here's another message between her and one of her good friends. It says, he's at a hotel. Now he swiped my card for.
Fallon, it took so much for Fallon to open her mouth if she's tired of something. And she was getting tired. Fallon then called. They had a loft room, they room at the top of their house. Fallon would call us and say, Jason been up there for 3 to 4 hours. He'll come down, eyes bloodshot red, crying, talk about his trauma as a child, da-da-da-da-da. Say, Fallon, something is wrong with him. Something is wrong with him. So, go on. He's seeing a therapist. Now, I don't know if y'all know anything about medical field or anything, but if a person see a therapist, and if the therapist writes so many notes, certain depending on what she put in her notes, he or she put in their notes, it take a week to 2 weeks or longer to get approved for those type of tests. His test came back. No, I'm sorry. The orders for his test came back the following day, and then we got the test. He was diagnosed with personality disorder. They wanted to legally name him as a sociopath. So we're going to fast forward. Yeah, we're going to fast forward from all of this, okay? Now, I'm skipping some parts so I can just sum everything up. Fallon was in contact with somebody that he worked with. He told Fallon that Jason and a manager was going back and forth from the bathroom every 30 minutes. They was trying to figure out why was they going back and forth to the bathroom. He come back and he tell her that Jason was doing cocaine in the bathroom. Yes, I'm putting it out there. Yes, Jason, you was using drugs. Everybody knows that. Everybody knows that. You were using. So he pulled my sister's phone record, seeing that my sister was talking to this boy, and he was telling my sister everything. Had cameras installed in the house. Listening to my sister's phone conversations. This how bad it was. Listening to my sister's phone conversations to the point she had to go in the closet and hold conversations with us. Because he was listening in on a conversation on the cameras. This the type of shit he was doing. So, fast forward. Fallon said, oh, Jason quit his job. Why he quit his job? Oh, because some things was going on in the office. He said some things was going on in the office and he didn't want to have no parts in it, this and that. He drew his 401k, all that. Fast forward, they went to Disney World. Fast forward, they came back from Disney, they went to Denver. Fallon did not want to go to Denver. He pushed it on Fallon to go to Denver. And Jason is the type of person that if he push and 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 push, Fallon's going to give in. And that's what he did. Jason did not want Fallon to talk to nobody. Her mom moved down there to Jacksonville to help her with the kids. Fallon did not want the kids. Fallon did not want Jax around Jason like that. Fallon didn't even want Jax around Jason's family because they so up. They so up. So we're going to fast forward again. Fallon up and told me and everybody else, oh, we're going to move to California. Fallon, that's not a good idea. Don't move to California. My sister's a nurse practitioner, a travel nurse at that. So I said, Fallon, that's not a good idea. Her friends telling her that's not a good idea. Her mama telling her that's not a good idea. Everybody telling her, Fallon, don't move to California.
Now, one of her colleagues on Facebook said, Honestly, her move to Cali was so quick and I was shocked, but I know she wasn't really happy in the position because people were not that welcoming or supportive, and honestly, I don't know why. When she came in, things were changing a lot on our unit. I tried to be supportive of her move, but I was concerned. I don't know what Jason said to convince her to really go through with it, but whatever he said on top of not having the greatest experience at work, I could see why she wanted to start fresh. But I was worried. They just built that home and I was shocked they were moving, but she told me the deal they got and I understood. Something is fishy and everyone at my job that knows her is saying the same thing, and we have no connection to her family. Now her best friend said more about this and said, oh my god, you are right on it all. I begged her not to sell the house. He convinced her about the equity and the deal was one in a lifetime and all that other BS. They literally had just gotten settled in that house and Fallon loved it. They spent a week in Disney and he spent up her money. Then they were in an Airbnb because he lied and told her that they couldn't legally rent anything yet in Cali until a certain time period. I had to find the messages, but I have them. He was spending her money left and right and drained her account right under her nose. He also demanded her to get a $1 million life insurance policy and to put him and his mama on it. Why the F would she add his mama on her policy? They fought about that for months. I was even on the phone for one of the first fights about it, and shortly after she found out he was having an affair with one of the men he worked with. I got time today.
And man, my sister's like this. That is my baby sister. We talk every other day. Literally. Every other day we talking. Next thing you know, Fallon calls me. She done moved to California with Jason, saying they want to pursue their dreams. She wanted to be a singer. He wanted to be a comedian. She wanted to still do her nursing job. Okay, that's fine, sis. But no. She sold their house in Jacksonville, Florida. Yeah, from my understanding, she got $500K for her house. His mama was the real estate agent. Y'all getting the picture? Y'all catching the drift of where I'm going with this? So every 2 weeks, his mama calling her, asking for money. His brother calling her for asking for money. So yeah, my sister just a damn bank to y'all, huh? Y'all just using her, huh? Talk to Fallon about that. Her friends talked to her about that.
Her best friend also said this on a Facebook post. She said, but it was me dealing with the social workers, the DRs, and everyone else when Jason did what he did to her, when he drained her bank account. It was me she cried to.
My sister is such a private person to the point y'all wouldn't even know anything is going on because all she do is smile. All she did was smile. So they got to California. He brought up the situation about her card. He wanted her to put his twin daughters on her black card. She said no. He got mad. He got mad. So they done moved to California. They staying in Airbnbs. The money is in my sister's bank account because really that was her house. That was my sister's house. That's her money. So the more they fought, the more he would hit her. She done called the police in California. He done tore up the people Airbnb. She done moved to another Airbnb. She put him out. Everything else.
So confirmed by her best friend to watch the cameras in their home because she was afraid he was mistreating her oldest son. I could go on and on. The monster mentally and physically abused Fallon. His sole purpose was to ruin her.
Everything is really coming down to him abusing my sister. Them moving to California. I don't know if y'all catching the drift. I don't know if y'all connecting the dots. I'm not getting into too many details, but I'm giving y'all enough details so y'all can put it together as y'all can see where I'm going with this. It was so bad she kept calling the police on him. He cut something on my sister's car. She took a picture of it, called the police and reported it. At this point, my sister not working. My sister stopped working so she could be at home with the kid. Right, Keisha? Let's not forget about the edibles. My sister didn't drink. My sister didn't smoke. My sister did no type of drugs. He got my sister doing edibles. My sister called me and Keisha and the other girl and was like, I just seen Jason put a white substance in edibles that I never seen him use. And he turned around and he put it up to his nose. I did not eat that batch. I didn't eat it. We were like, Fallon, you need to get home. You need to get home. Red flags, everything getting worser. He getting worse about a day. He's mad because you're not giving him money. He wanted her bank card. She wouldn't give him a bank card. Like, it was an ongoing thing. And my sister going through all this and dealing with postpartum depression. Yeah. Postpartum depression, bad. She was dealing with it. So, let's fast forward from all of this. It was so bad till everybody started noticing what he was doing. He pushed her. He pushed her, and I don't know if y'all know anything about postpartum depression. But if a person is going through postpartum depression on top of life, on top of an abusive husband, that's really going to hurt her. And she's mourning Jack's twin. She had to carry this baby inside of her that had passed due to the hands of her husband. Let's not forget that. And then I seen a post today talking about her nursing license. Her nursing license are now expired. They expired in June. Her nursing license expired in June. And anybody who knows my sister, who knows Fallon, they know my sister is not about to play behind her kids. She is not about to play behind that nursing license. My sister worked her ass off to get what she had. My sister became an LPN. My sister became an RN. And she put herself through damn nurse practitioner school. So y'all tell me where all of this is coming from, if y'all catching my damn drift. Now, remember, I'm telling y'all, all this about my sister. If shit about to hit the fan. My sister had a breakdown. And it was his fault. Yeah, Jason, it was your fucking fault. If you're watching this, it was your fault. It was your fault. She had a breakdown. Fast forward. My oldest nephew was with his dad. My nephew was now 3, Jax. He was put into the fucking foster system in California. My sister said, I want my sister to get my baby. I said, that's fine. I will get him. Fallon did not want Jax with Jason because Jason hollered at him. This time he's a baby. Jason was hollering at him before he made 1. Jason was popping the fuck out of him before he even made 1 years old. That's why her mama was down there to help her too.
Best friend said she would text me about him writing comments and liking girls' posts and would be upset about it. She never wanted to leave Jax alone with him. Never. She took care of that baby, not him. He would get angry and yell at him when he was a baby. I was helping her pick out decor for Jack's first birthday on Etsy. She was so excited for his first birthday. I could go because I had work. So I personally never met Jax or Jason, but she told me so much. It was his first B-day. Why are you yelling at a baby? The best friend confirmed this and she said, exactly. I remember that clear as day. He had a jungle theme for his birthday party and his nursery was jungle themed too. She was so happy. She loved that baby beyond words. He was the most precious little thing. Jason was verbally abusive to her and those boys. Her mother also witnessed much of this abuse. I feel for her mother was a saving grace because she had not been there. Things would have been way worse. He didn't help with the kids at all. He would even bring Jax to daycare on his days off and not pick him up until the last minute. And that lady had the nerve to say he was a devoted father. Even his grown twin daughters barely wanted to be around him. He was too busy on D and having affairs with other women and men. We won't be silenced anymore. And yes, guys, he's also had twins with his previous wife.
The missing luggage is with the airport situation. And that's how Mason ended up coming down here to Baton Rouge. And that's how Jax ended up being in DCFS. Or DCU, however you say it. She left her luggage in the airport. So we're going to fast forward. Jason said he did not want nobody getting his son here. Rather his son stay in foster care than anybody getting him. This how dirty the bastard is. This how dirty he is. So you'll let my nephew sit in foster care with nobody that he don't know because you don't want me to get my nephew? Okay. Okay. We still talking to my sister all this time. All this time going by. They started going to court for my nephew. They was going to do joint custody, but she was the primary sole caretaker of him. He said over his dead body he was sharing custody with anybody. He wanted my nephew. Didn't he say that, Keisha? Didn't he say over his dead body, when nobody else going to get his son, he was going to take care of his own son? He said that, right, Keisha? So Jason was failing all his drug tests. He was failing every drug test. So the compliance was Fallon had to have a job, a stable home, and everything for Jack. She did that. She was getting my nephew. She was seeing my nephew. Everything. Now here comes Jason back into the play. Let's Jason back into the play. The social worker would not give Jason my nephew because of the history of abuse. Yeah, we all have the proof, Keisha. Yeah, but the caseworker would not give him my nephew because of the abuse. He kept failing drug test after drug test after drug test and everything else. So they end up co-parenting. Okay, whatever. It was the part of the deal with court. Okay, do what you got to do. Hurry up, come home. Just hurry up and come home. In the process of all this going on, her mom went back to California with her. Yeah. Her mama served him the divorce papers. Yes, Jason. You think we didn't know? You think I didn't know? Of course I knew. I'm her sister. She filed a divorce on you. And her mama delivered the papers to you. You were served with the papers. So we're going to fast forward to, that was the last time we actually talked to my sister. That was the actual last time we talked to my sister, was when she told us she served him the damn divorce papers. She put her mom on a plane, sent her mama back home to California. Here to Baton Rouge. No Fallon. Where's Fallon? Anybody have a new number on Fallon? Nobody never talked to Fallon? Okay, y'all, something wrong. Call Inglewood Police Department. Took them 3 fucking days to go do a well check on my sister. 3 days. They went there, called me off the cell phone. Well, someone's here that people not doing them. Can you check on my sister? I need to talk to my sister. Opened the door. They tried to get in. She said, I don't have to open the door for you. They said, okay, well, she's fine. I said, let me talk to my sister. He would not let me talk to my sister. That was that.
Now one of his sister's friends said on Facebook, authorities have been contacted, but her husband is next to kin. So you already know where that leads. I'm not really sure too much about that or how they work.
Then he was like, well, there's some eviction papers on the door, da-da-da-da. I'm like, wait, eviction papers? Now, us knowing, my sister, she banking. She banking right now. I knew how much was in her bank account. I believe Keisha knew how much was in her bank account. So why the rent not paid? Okay, that's another question. Fast forward. No, I'm sorry. Let's rewind. My sister brought a brand new car before we found out about the eviction. Now, y'all, tell me where this sound right at. She brought a brand new car, and then 2 months later, she got eviction notice on her door. Yeah, not right. Everybody started calling Inglewood Police Department. Hey, can you do a well check? Hey, can you do a well check? Hey, we need a well check. Hey, we need a well check. Keisha, how many times did we call Inglewood Police Department? Let's clear it up for the people in the back. Since everybody have so many questions, like my sister just went missing. First of all, I'm not about to play behind nothing of mine. And see that girl there? Fallon, that's mine. That's my baby sister. That's mine. That's the last thing I had of my damn daddy. And my daddy been gone since 2005. And that's my sister. So let's clear it up for the people in the back who made it like nobody reached out. Nobody was looking for my sister. Baby, y'all don't know my family. Y'all don't know my family. I'm not trying to get cocky. I'm not trying to get no attitude. But I'm clearing this up for the people in the back who said, oh, this not sounding right. Because a lot of y'all, thank y'all so much for sharing the post. Thank y'all from the bottom of my heart, from the bottom of my family heart. Thank y'all for sharing it. But a lot of y'all only doing it to be nosy. A lot of people doing it just to have something to talk about. Y'all heart not sincere. Y'all heart not sincere. A lot of y'all just doing it trying to fucking be nosy. No, the divorce was never finalized because my sister went missing. Right, TT. Right. Filed another missing persons report. Again, on yesterday, for those who said wasn't no missing person report was filed. It was. I filed another one again on yesterday. Right, Keisha? Okay. So let's get back to the story. Since everybody want to know what's going on. Here y'all go. Here y'all go. This what y'all want. Y'all want the story time. He go story time. Somebody missing. It's not story time. Y'all, it's so no. Nobody has heard from my sister in a damn year. Nobody. Her 14-year-old son have not heard from her. And everybody who know my sister know she don't play about her kids. She don't play about their license. So where's Jason? He got my sister brand new car, her bank card, and my nephew. Yeah, he got her car, her brand new car. Her brand new car that she had just brought. Fallon was not about to give him that car. So how you got her car, Jason? How you got her bank card, Jason? The caseworker said Fallon still has her rights to my nephew. The caseworker even said something wasn't right because my sister would never miss a court date, especially when she was about to get my nephew. My sister been missing for a year. Jason has her brand new car and my nephew. He moved back to Jacksonville, Florida with his mama. May I add, Fallon said that he was doing cocaine with his mama, which she was the real estate agent. Then on top of that, I'm not saying your family members' names or what family members, Jason, but why is it that a lot of your family members feel like you did something to my sister? Now, when your family members say they feel like you did something to my sister, what does that tell you? My sister ain't just drop off the face of the damn earth. No social media, no number, no known address, no nothing. But you have her car, her bank card, and my nephew. Here's some vital information for y'all. Somebody inboxed him, asked him what my sister was. This was last night. This girl inboxed him. Now, mind y'all, he blocked me, my entire family, all her friends. What you blocked us for, son? What you blocked us for? Okay. This girl told Jason, I know Fallon, and I know y'all relationship. You was very abusive to her. He blocked her. Somebody else, and I have all of them a screenshot. They screenshotted it and they sent it to me. Somebody else wrote him, but he went down to, oh, she had a mental break and she left me. I haven't been with Fallon for 2 years. We split for 2 years. My sister have not been missing for 2 years, Jason.
Let's read what he said. He said, yeah, I feel you. I haven't heard from her since May of 2023 last year. It was definitely mental health based. She had a severe episode and just went ghost. Her family and all have been looking for her and no one has heard anything. It's frustrating because while people don't know what the facts are, speculate or make it look like strange activity when it's her mental health. I don't know if she's okay or dead or alive. All I do know is Jackson doesn't have his mother and my heart breaks for him. He ended up seeing that post and her pic on there because someone else sent it to me and I didn't realize he was looking over my shoulder and he said, is that my mom? Can you call her? And I had to tell him that I can't call her because I don't know where she is or have a number, and having explained it to a 3-year-old sucks. It's just been frustrating.
If y'all split 2 years ago, my sister been missing for a year. Make it make sense. But you say y'all been split for 2 years? No, stop lying. The caseworker said y'all was together because y'all was co-parenting as well. But you telling this girl that you haven't seen my sister, talk to my sister in 2 years. You're lying. Then you gonna say, oh, we don't know if she dead, alive, missing. We don't know where Fallon is. Then you talking in past tense while you're talking about my sister to this girl. Then you're going to say, somebody sent a picture to your phone and my 3-year-old nephew, Dad, that's my mom. Can we call her? Can we Stop lying. Stop trying to take the heat off yourself. Because whatever's going on with my sister, you know about it. And damn, sure, mark my word, I'm going to get to the bottom of it. I'm going to get to the bottom of it. I promise you. I'm going to find out where my sister is, and I'm coming for my nephew. He posted a 24-year-old girlfriend the other day. Everybody got under the picture. Well, where's Fallon? Where's your wife? Where's your wife? Who is this? Who is this? And you took it down. She gonna make sure she called. Believe that. She gonna make sure she talked to her son. Believe that. Believe that. My sister may have been green, as you want to call it. She may not have been street. But see, that damn sister of mine was smart as a goddamn wolf. My sister put us up through LPN school, RN school, and nursing practitioner school. You just completely. And yes, I'm cussing on live. I am. Playing with my sister. Fallon, I'm coming. Okay. Wherever you at, don't give up. You lost. I don't know. You okay. I know you're alive. I know my sister alive. And if the police departments and the FBI ain't gonna do their job, I need y'all to help me do it for them.
So guys, please share this story, push it out there. You can also check out Samantha. That is her sister, okay? You can also check out Samantha. If you have any information, you can contact her. She had updated on Facebook that she may open a GoFundMe because she wants to hire a detective, which I believe is probably the best move since the authorities are not doing anything. That's probably what she can only do.